Well, good morning, everybody. I'm starting off this video standing up like this with this shirt on because this is going to be all about the improvements, both mental improvements and physical improvements that I've made ever since I lowered those carbs. My health has gone up, which is what it says in the thumbnail. And I'm here like this because this shirt used to fit me in a snug fashion. So this is a size medium. I bought this shirt for my students. Dude, be kind. We have kindness weeks and things like that at school. So I love this shirt, so I'm going to wear it today. But it is now currently more of a baggy style. So as you can see, I've got lots of space in this shirt, and that is just to highlight the fact that I have lost so many inches. I did not take measurements before, so all I have is my old clothes to show you guys. So yeah, this shirt was a tight shirt. Now it is a loose shirt. All right, I'm going to adjust my camera angle, have a seat, and we're going to talk about all of the benefits that I've received since turning that carb knob way down. All right, you guys, I want to start off with the physical benefits. And you know what? The physical and mental are sometimes intertwined, so it may jump back and forth, but I try to keep it organized for you. So I got my first physical benefits with keto. The keto I was doing started in February and went through about May, and it was heavy meat keto. I was keeping my carbs at 20 total carbs or less per day, and I got what I wanted out of that. When I went into that, it was for weight loss, and I did lose weight. I lost 20 pounds between February and May doing keto like that. And like I said, that's what I intended to do. It was great for that. And then as I started going on, and clearly I also lost inches too by my evidence by my shirt, right? But I didn't measure, unfortunately. I will say that in the last month alone, in September, in about June, I went carnivore. And in September, I lost 2 inches off of just my waist, hips, and thighs alone. So I'm still continuing to lose those inches. So anyways, my first benefit was the weight loss along with whatever inches went along with that. But then the magic happened. So I continued to turn my carb knob down, not out of a conscious choice, but just like, hey, I like ribeye. Let's get rid of some of that broccoli and enjoy some more ribeye. Or, hey, I like eggs. Let's get rid of those mushrooms and peppers and just put some more eggs and maybe some bacon on my plate. So gradually from probably through about the month of May, end of April, May, I really started getting rid of all of that stuff just out of sheer preference. And then by June, I was pretty much a strict meat-only carnivore. Well, meat and eggs, right? Animal-based. And I do still have a little bit of dairy, heavy cream. I fully admit that I have not gotten rid of my coffee. So some carnivores do, some don't. But yes, I have not given up my coffee yet. Even that said, I've had just so many benefits. So other physical benefits were like totally a surprise, right? The weight loss I expected or at least hoped for, and I did get that. But you guys, the other physical benefits have been amazing. So my hand used to have what I think was the beginnings of arthritis. It was specifically my right hand. And by the end of the day from use, my right hand would ache from the writing, computer use, and stuff like that. My right hand, perfectly fine. No aches, no pains, no soreness, no stiffness. My right knee, if I did anything outside of my ordinary daily activity, it would start to swell and ache. My right knee does not do that anymore. I had some acne, adult onset acne on my chin area here. It was cystic in nature, very large, very painful, lasting a long time, deep under the skin, and then leaving dark marks on my skin. I haven't had a breakout since May or June. The other thing is my skin tends to have this glow about it that I did not expect. Some people call that the carnivore glow. I see myself on camera sometimes and I just think, wow, my skin is actually glowing, and I am going to turn 48 years old here in a couple of weeks. So that is an amazing benefit. Another benefit that sort of spans the bridge there between the physical and the mental is my sleep. So I used to sleep however long, kind of fitfully sleep, I guess, off and on. Like I'd fall asleep hard And then I would sleep fitfully after that. I would kind of wake up a lot, and then I would get up in the morning and feel groggy and tired and want a nap and take a nap, things like that. Never really feeling rested, like ever. Now I go to bed around the same time, maybe actually a little bit later. I am kind of an early to bed, early to rise. And now I'm early to bed, like super early to rise. So I'll go to bed between 8:30 and 9. And by about 3:30 in the morning, I'm awake and ready to go. I don't feel tired. I feel extremely energetic. I don't wake up fitfully throughout the night. So those 6 hours are usually, solid, hardcore sleep, and then I wake up just feeling energized for my day. Now, that's why I say the sleep is that's physical, right? But then it leads to the mental benefit of just being like your brain being awake, ready for the day, full of energy. I never used to feel like that ever. I had brain fog like crazy. I was fighting through that, just trying to think my way out of that brain fog, and it was almost impossible. Like I would lose my thoughts. I would have a thought and then it would just kind of melt away into the fog. It was very hard to focus because I just felt tired and groggy. So then the other thing is I had a pretty severe case of social anxiety, which came on gradually. So some people say they had like an anxiety attack. I have 2 carnivore friends that say they had like an anxiety attack. And then kind of lived with that and felt horrible. And then the carnivore kind of helped with that. I didn't have that. I didn't get this moment of, oh no, I'm having an anxiety attack. I feel like over time, this anxiety just kind of ramped its way up. So from the age of, 16, 18, all the way up to almost current day, I got more and more socially anxious. What are people thinking of me? Do I look fat today? Do I have something on my face? Did the words I say come out right? I would constantly go back over conversations in my head, worried about what I sounded like, what they thought about it. I wouldn't want to go for a walk outside because people driving by would see me, and what would they think if they saw me, right? So those constant thoughts were in my head all the time. And now that I'm eating fully carnivore, I don't have that social anxiety anymore. I'm good to go. So I am in front of people. I don't feel anxious about it or nervous about it. I don't go back and rerun conversations in my head. I'm not worried about what I look like to them. I just go and enjoy time with people. And I never thought I would say that because honestly, I thought I was an introvert and I would never, ever enjoy time with people. And so, yeah, the anxiety is huge. The energy I have to go through my day, I keep looking down because Pixel's down here. You might be able to see her now. She's prowling around. She's my little co-star over here. Anyways, yeah, just the energy, the mental clarity, all of those mental benefits like that have been just downright amazing. I don't know how I made it through a day before. And now I have energy for my students all day long. I have energy for my family all afternoon long. I have energy to do this channel, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. If you're enjoying my content, by the way, give this a like and subscribe because I made this channel to create a community. I feel like our stories are best when they're shared. And if enough of our stories get out there, people can see them and then it might inspire somebody. Also, if you have some victories, scale or non-scale, put them in the comments below because sorry if that got the microphone. I'm not used to wearing a microphone. It's my first time trying these out. Anyways, I love to hear people's stories. It makes my day. You will often see like similarities between your story and someone else's story, which just helps people not feel alone. I can't believe how many stories I've heard that are like mine since I started doing this. Okay, back to my benefits. So because I've got all this energy, now that cycles back into the physical benefits. I never used to exercise. First of all, I couldn't because my knee would hurt, my knee would swell. I didn't have the energy to even want to get up off the couch and do anything. When I went carnivore, I just got this sense of excess energy that I just don't know almost what to do with. And I want to go out and do something physical. So in September, I took on a sprint challenge. that brings it all together right there. I would not have sprinted up and down my street in front of all of my neighbors because I would have been way too worried and embarrassed thinking about what those neighbors were thinking about why I was sprinting and what I was doing. And also that they probably would think that I looked awkward or something. I wouldn't have done it. And I sprinted every single day for the month of September. I did not care what they thought. In fact, I even spoke to some people while I was doing it. Hi, Pixel. And then the other thing is I'm continuing to sprint. So I enjoyed those physical benefits. That's how I lost the 2 inches last month. I did lose about 6 pounds last month. I've enjoying the sprinting. I feel my muscle mass increasing in my legs. You guys, I'm a pear-shaped. If you are pear-shaped, you know I had no hope that my legs, that I could ever see gains in my legs or improvements in my legs. Like my waist, I could get to go smaller. My arms could go smaller. But the hips and the thighs, I never had any hope of improvement. And those areas are improving. Like I have goals now for those areas because I think I can improve them. I didn't think it was possible. I thought I was just stuck and cursed with, those faults and flaws in that area. I don't look at them as faults and flaws anymore. I feel comfortable in my body, 100% comfortable in my own body. I'm happy with the way my body is now. I would never have said that. Never once in my life have I been happy with the way my body is. Like body image was a huge one for me mentally. I'm happy with the way my body is now, but that doesn't mean I don't have any goals. I have goals, and it's fitness goals, fitness challenges, and I'm looking to improve my energy, my strength, my muscle tone, all over. And it's amazing, but that doesn't mean I'm not happy where I am. That's such the cool part about this. So I'm still incorporating sprinting. I sprint every other day. And this month I'm doing a squat and push-up challenge. So it's only going up, like it's only getting better. It's only improving from here. I know that most people feel like their body starts to go downhill as they get older. I used to feel that way. I feel like my body was going downhill. I was starting to see things here and there physically for sure. And I was just thinking, well, it's just only going to get worse from here. Like people would say, well, man, if you're feeling that now, just wait till you're 50. Like people who are over 50, wait till you're 50. You'll see. You guys, I'm turning 48, like I said, and I know that when I turn 50, based on my current trajectory, that when I turn 50, it's like it's only going to be better. Like I'm going to be better at 50 than I am at 47. I feel like I'm aging backwards. It's the craziest thing that I never expected. So yeah, the mental benefits, it kind of leads you to have all this energy where you can do things. I started this YouTube channel, which I already did talk about why I did that. But you guys, I work on this for hours. I'm doing tons of live streams, interviews. I've got the Lioness Lifestyle. I make these kind of videos for you guys. I do some cooking videos, even though I'm not a cook or a chef, just to show you guys what I do. And I'm not like, oh, I got to make a video. It's like, oh, I have this idea. Let me make a video. I get excited. And then I taught myself so many skills. I didn't know the first thing about YouTube. And I just went and learned it and taught myself. I had the mental space to add that to my life. You guys, I couldn't add anything. Like I wanted to keep subtracting from my life. Now I am adding to my life every day and it's getting better. Okay, last little thing. The weird benefits, weird, right? It's like little things you never expected. And I'm sure there's more, but I can think of 2 right now. You guys, my teeth, they don't I brush them, okay, but like they don't feel all gunky. Like they feel just like they stay clean. It's so cool. And then my ankles, in my inflammation, I don't think I said this before. I had inflammation in my ankles and feet where every day they would swell up to the point that I had to get a bigger shoe size. So my original shoe size was an 8.5. I was having to buy 9s and sometimes 9.5s to accommodate my swollen feet. I didn't know why that was. I didn't know it was due to my diet. Well, since I've gone carnivore, my feet no longer swell and all my old 8.5 shoes fit me again. That is such a randomly weird benefit that, hey, cool, I got my whole shoe wardrobe back and that's amazing. So you guys, I am sure that I probably left a couple out because I don't like to have a script usually for these. I just like to talk from the heart. I think I hit the major points. please, again, put in the comments below. I want to hear about your benefits. If you have turned that carb knob down, you don't have to be carnivore. If you're low carb, if you're keto, if you're ketovore, or if you're carnivore like me, that's all part of that proper human diet. I want to hear your stories. And I also want to shout out my friend Erin at the Low Carbist because she inspired me to make this video. She's amazing. So thank you so much, Erin, for inspiring me to just lay this all out there for everybody. And you guys have a great day. I'm going to go meet some wellness, one unswollen ankle in a size 8.5 shoe at a time.